Hi, today I'm going to show you how to replace a screen in an Acer Aspire 5349. The first thing you're going to do before you take apart any laptop is shut it down and take the battery out. And you're just going to need a few basic tools. Usually you can do it with just some small screwdrivers. Now the first thing you do is pop these little plastic covers off. And this laptop only has two of these little plastic covers you have to remove. And sometimes it's easier to use a box knife or something with a little thinner blade to get those off. But once you get them off, just take your Phillips screwdriver and take these two screws out. Then you can use your finger or something thin and pry from the inside to get the screen bezel off. Be careful not to break it, it's pretty fragile. And once that's out of the way, you'll want to take your Phillips screwdriver again and remove the screws that hold the screen bracket to the top cover of the laptop. There's two of them there on top, and it looks like there's two on each side on the bottom. Once you have those out, you can carefully take the back cover, and there is some tape holding cables on, and lay the back cover down. And now you have access to the screws holding the screen to the bracket. Now that the screen is loose, on the back side you can take the ribbon cable, which is held down by some tape, and carefully remove it. And now your old screen should be out. And now with your new screen, you just take it and connect the ribbon cable. Tape it back down with the original adhesive. Then start putting the screws back in that hold the screen to the bracket. You want to make sure you remove the plastic cover to protect the screen. And then once you have the screen back on the bracket, take your back cover and put it back in place. And then put your screws, which secure it to the bracket, back in. And on the bottom screws, make sure you put it in the two holes that have the arrows pointing to them, because that other hole is what holds the bezel on. Then you just take your bezel, put it back into place, and snap it to the back cover. Once it's all snapped back in place, take your last two screws and put them in. Then you take your little screw covers and put them back over the screws. Then it's time to put your battery back in. And you can turn the laptop on to make sure it worked. And if everything went okay, the screen will come on. And that is how you replace a screen in an Acer Aspire 5349.